What's good, y'all boys, man? Today, I'm back with another video. Hey, I was reading my comments and somebody told me to react to this. So today we got Scottie Pippen keeps lying about Michael Jordan. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It gotta be something wrong with Scottie Pippen. Because one day, hey, Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time. That was my bestie, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't have did it without him. The next day, Michael Jordan sucks. I hate Michael Jordan, all this, all that. Bro, I think Scottie just needs some medicine, you feel me? But we finna get straight to this video. Hit that like and sub button, 10K on the way. Let's do it.
I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play. He's a horrible player. He was horrible to play with.
What?
You know, when I was here before I retired, I overshadowed Scottie a lot. You know, and he didn't get the recognition that he truly deserved.
In all the videos, you never just saw me. So Scottie Pippen.
As you accepted the trophy, you said to Scottie that he was your MVP. Scottie Pippen we're a tandem. It's hard to split us up. He means a lot to me when I go out and play on the basketball court. He relieves a lot of the pressure that I have to deal with. I try to do the same for him. It's hard to take this MVP by myself. He's got to take half of it. I take the trophy, he may get the call.
How do you want to be remembered?
That's the greatest of all time.
When it comes to the legacy and career of one Scottie Pippen,
See, I will say, look, Michael Jordan actually gave Scottie Pippen all the credit that he deserves. You feel me? He always said he couldn't do it without him. You know what I'm saying? He said he didn't want to accept the MVP. He felt like both of them should accept the MVP. But then when you get to talking to Scottie Pippen, he keeps talking about something. He's the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan wasn't that good. All this, all that. So I'm really confused on, like, what's good with Scottie, bro? I know they gypped him out some money, but damn. We gonna find out some more though. Hopefully this video gives a little bit more information on why Scottie act like this. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all know anything. Hit that like and sub button.
it's becoming increasingly more complicated, increasingly more difficult to judge this guy every single season, as Pippen himself makes comments nearly every single month, bashing Jordan, bashing his coaches, and really bashing everyone except Scottie Pippen.
I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play. He's a horrible player.
I've been coaching for 40 years, and I have never seen anyone that can do the things that can create offensive situations the way Michael can.
All of a sudden, we become a team and we start winning. Everybody forgot who he was.
But the important thing, it's still a team game. It's still a five-man concept as far as we're concerned with the Bulls, and Michael preaches this all the time. He'd much rather win the basketball game than to score a lot of points, I assure you.
And look, there may have been a time where Pippen as an individual player, he was kind of underrated, undervalued, and his contributions to the Bulls teams really weren't that widely known. But nowadays, Pippen's overall impact, I mean, if anything, it's overrated and overvalued, not only by Scottie, but by the NBA media.
Michael Jordan, before he got Scottie Pippen, never won a playoff series. You keep talking about how great he was, but how...
Do you think if Scottie Pippen never played for the Bulls, do you think Michael Jordan would still have 6 championships? Y'all let me know in the comments. I need to hear y'all on this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. No Scottie Pippen, does he still get 6 out of 6 championships? Y'all let me know.
great was he without Scottie Pippen? Just a guy that put up a lot of stats.
Before Scottie Pippen got there, a total and complete loser.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
When you see someone like a Shannon Sharpe or Nick Wright just be so disingenuous and dishonest with their audience, it really is super frustrating. As the overall idea and notion of Scottie Pippen somehow saved Michael Jordan, it's absolutely asinine. As looking at Michael Jordan pre the NBA, this guy was highly accomplished and destined for greatness from really day one. As looking at his time at UNC, a national champion, All-American, blue chip prospect, and of course in A2, the game-winning bucket in the title game. 1984 Team USA not only won the gold medal, but versus NBA.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I feel like he still would have won without Scottie. That might be crazy, but he was that good. Like, I feel like he would just average more points and played even crazier defense. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Stars like Isaiah, Bird, Magic had a perfect 8-0 record. Long story short,
he would have just got more shots up.
By about 1986, everyone knew this guy. He was the next one up and the next great one to take over the 1990s.
He is by far the best guard in the league.
Bro, it hurt for him to say that, bro. He wanted to say it so like he knew it was so true, but he didn't want to make himself feel like he wasn't better than him. But he had no choice but to say that Michael was the greatest in the league. You feel me?
Michael, he's pretty darn good.
Michael was spectacular, and sometimes you get hot and you score a lot of points. But that day in a playoff game in the Boston Garden, that was special.
Michael was very.
When Larry said something was special. When Larry Bird said something was special, bro, trust me. That shit was special, you feel me? Hey, all my Larry Bird lovers out there, y'all know how Larry, when he tell you something, you better listen. That guy is straight business, you feel me?
Very special. We all knew it. We all knew it after that game. And, 34 years later, he's still being considered the greatest player of all time.
And once again, looking at the Pippen save Jordan narrative, like a lot of these media talking points, they just lack tons of common sense as well as context. As looking at Pippen in '88, this guy was a rookie, a role player, and a bench player for the entire regular season. Michael Jordan, of course, the MVP, DPOY.
35 a game? 54%? Nah, yeah. He never needed that nigga Pippen, I ain't gonna lie. This is nasty. He would have averaged this every single year. Like, he might have averaged 40 back then. One of them years that Pippen was in there getting 13, 14 a game, Michael Jordan would have averaged 42. Bro, nah, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Scoring champ and steals leader.
What was his
Jordan
best season? Y'all let me know.
The best player in the NBA. And looking at both Jordan and Pippen's first playoff game together, 1988 versus the Cavaliers, Game 1 in Chicago. Michael Jordan, 50.
He didn't even score. That's what I'm saying. If Pippen not scoring, Jordan just gonna drop way more points. Hey, you gotta give me a sub for that. I know ball. You feel me? I know ball. I mean, it's common knowledge, but you feel me?
Points. Scottie Pippen off the bench put up a donut.
0.0.
Contrary to the media narrative of Scottie Pippen, he wasn't prime Pippen from day one, and '88 was far from it. And to give you guys a better perspective on this, Michael Jordan Game 1 versus the Cavaliers, his overall game score was 34.2. In Scottie's entire playoff career, his highest game score was 31.9.
Damn.
Michael Jordan from day one with Scottie Pippen in the playoffs was better than Pippen at his best in his best game ever. And of course, looking at games.
That's so crazy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Uncut Hoops. He be having that shit ready. This might be the craziest thing I ever heard. Pippen only scored 32. That's the highest he ever scored in his career. Michael Jordan averaged more than that in a. That's insane.
2 and 4. Jordan those games also had a higher game score than Pippen ever had in his playoff career.
Shit.
You just blew my mind.
If you say Pippen saved
was that Kramer?
And just made him an entirely different player, changed the Bulls franchise, you in fact are overrating Scottie and undervaluing Michael Jordan. As looking at Jordan this series, 45.2 points per game on 55.9%.
This some shit LeBron will never do. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If any of y'all LeBron fans watching this, I'm a LeBron fan myself, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this some shit LeBron will never do. You see these stats right here? This some shit LeBron would never do. I don't give a fuck. Even if he was close, it wasn't good enough. He still didn't do this. You feel me? And Pippen, I ain't gonna lie. You can't never say you the greatest player of all time with these stats, my boy. I'ma just be honest.
Shooting. Compared to Pippen, average more points, boards, assists.
He didn't need you.
And blocks. Scottie's best game this series, it came in Game 5 in Chicago, a do-or-die game for the first round. And Scottie this game had a very impressive outing, scoring 24 points, a season high. Now here's the catch. Yes, Pippen was playing well, playing very good, and out of his mind. But in the fourth quarter would foul out, forcing MJ to close the deal by himself, and of course, win the series.
It's a foul on Scottie Pippen, and that's his 6th foul.
Pippen fouls out. Jordan 11 of 14 from the line by Mark Price. He has 4. He's 13 of 16 from the line and 37 points in the game.
That'll be the biggest
to tie.
Clutch. You know he's clutch.
But the Bulls can start to...
Let me ask y'all this. Is Jordan the most clutch player in NBA history? Or do y'all think there's another player that could be more clutch? I ain't gonna lie. Like, clutchness could be something way different. Somebody could say that Larry Bird might be the clutchest. Somebody could say AI. Somebody could say Kobe. Some of y'all might say LeBron. I don't know. Maybe y'all got Reggie Miller. Y'all let me know who is the clutchest player in NBA history. NBA history. Pull a name out your ass. I don't give a fuck. Y'all let me know in the comments who's the clutchest player in NBA history. If it's Michael Jordan, tell me it was Michael Jordan, bro.
Ball game.
So that right there is pretty clear-cut and simple. Pippen 88 was not prime Pippen, not even close to it. As of course, games 1 through 4 was coming off the bench. And even in game 5 where he played really well, got out of this game forcing Jordan to close it by himself. And that right there for the Pippen-Jordan duo is one thing that's overlooked constantly. Yes, these guys had great chemistry and synergy on both ends of the floor. But in the fourth quarter, the big time moments, the clutch time moments, it was Michael Jordan's time to shine. He had the ball in his hands. It was all on him to make a play, make a shot, or find a teammate who was open so they could knock down a shot.
So basically he was gonna get buckets regardless. It didn't really give a fuck who the second option was. He could have had any second option. They was still gonna be nice. That's basically what y'all trying to say. Y'all let me know. Was Scottie Pippen that important? Or was he just a good fit for the time? Or could they could have found somebody else just as good? Y'all let me know. Maybe Scottie Pippen was so good and so overlooked that it's making it seem like that. I don't know. Y'all let me know.
Touch on. When it comes to the Last Dance documentary, it's been kind of painted as a Jordan puff piece that downplays Scottie, discredits him, and really rewrites history. And I think that's completely false. The Last Dance, yes, had some problems, but really start to finish did a very good job of covering the entire Bulls team, every player's low moments, as well as their peaks. And in regards to Pippen, I mean, they could have gone really, really hard on this dude, because there's tons of moments where he failed Jordan, didn't show up, or made boneheaded mistakes. Of course, 88 versus Cleveland, fouling out that game, that was kind of a bonehead mistake. The very next year, 1989 versus the Knicks, in a Game 6 in Chicago, Pippen, prior to the fourth quarter, got kicked out of the game for fighting, and of course, forced Jordan to close the game, win the game, by himself. The very next series versus the Pistons, also in a Game 6.
See, I don't know why I do this every video.
By himself.
But I just want to know, like, what she did. Like, she just like a great human being. You know what I'm saying? She be chilling. She just went to the game. She was having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder how the rest of her life went. Or she might be still alive. You never know. But it's just crazy. Like, it's just crazy. These are all real people. Like, this ain't no made up person. You feel me? This is a real woman. I wonder if any of these people are still, how long ago was this? What, like 40 years ago? Maybe she still is alive. She could be like 95. She looks about 50, 40. If any of these people are alive, bro, I wonder what they're doing right now. Because they're all like about 50 right here. I'm not going to lie. Well, wait, hold on. I'm tripping. If Michael Jordan is about like 70 right now, 65, they're all about the same age. I'm off topic, bro. Never mind.
The very next series versus the Pistons, also in a Game 6, this time down 3-2, got injured 30 seconds into the game with an elbow via Bill Laimbeer, once again forcing Jordan to really go 1-on-5 versus the bad boy Pistons.
That's how you know it hurt. When you start seeing teardrops, that's how you know it hurt.
Game 7, an eerily similar thing versus the bad boy Pistons. And this game, of course, was the migraine game.
Sally, Aguirre, Rodman, Thomas.
Oh, that's not good.
For fans the Last Dance was too critical of Scottie Pippen, I actually think it's the exact opposite. They could have highlighted more bonehead plays from Scottie, more bonehead mistakes from him, but they simply didn't.
Hey.
When it comes down to Pippen and Jordan, is that really prior to 1991, Pippen was an evolving project of Jordan, building him up to the best sidekicks in the NBA.
Is Scottie Pippen a Hall of Famer? Y'all let me know.
Really was that guy, even looking back at 1986. And even looking at those battles versus the Pistons, Jordan really every series played phenomenal, fantastic, and a superstar level. The one thing he didn't have, though, was a reliable second option, which of course would become Scottie. And look, give Pippen tons of credit. By 1991, this dude was a bona fide all-star and a borderline top 10 player. A lot of guys in Pippen's shoes, they would have buckled and cracked and really faltered under the pressure of someone like Michael Jordan, who was a very demanding teammate.
The moment came to him, and he was above the moment itself.
And once again, to give Pippen tons of credit, this guy from 91-94, I mean, the ideal wing player, defender, he could score 20-22 points per game, but really could do everything.
See, this video is confusing me, bro. I ain't even feel like doing research on Scottie Pippen, you feel me? I never really did. I watched a couple videos on Scottie Pippen. Y'all telling me, is Scottie Pippen who he thinks he is? The greatest player? And why does he keep saying Michael Jordan is not as good as y'all think? Y'all just let me know in the comments. Hey, this video might be trash. I don't care. Y'all just gonna have to do a lot of explaining in the comments. Hit that like and sub button. Maybe we can do a runner. We could run it back and watch another video like this. But y'all just gotta let me know, bro.
At a moderately high level. Now that right there, that is prime Pippen, peak Pippen at his best. And here's my problem with that. A lot of media figures, a lot of anti-Jordan people, they act like Pippen at his prime, 91-94, was Scottie from 88 to 98. And of course, looking at young Scottie, we know this guy from day one wasn't an all-star or top 10 player, even in 1988, a top 50 player. And even looking at the second three-peat, Scottie's overall value and impact compared to the first three-peat was noticeably down. As looking at the overall numbers, his scoring, assists, rebounds, blocks, steals, field percentage, three percentage, even free throw percentage were all down compared to the first three-peat. And I think the biggest reason for that wasn't Pippen's overall ability, his age, even the fatigue of being a champion year in, year out. Why Scottie declined so fast was of course due to injuries like most players. As of course like in 96, he had a very shaky finals battling an ankle injury that would carry over 1997 where again he'd hurt that ankle in the Eastern Conference Finals. And of course 1998, we all know this, the back injury, he was debilitated and really shelved himself by the NBA Finals.
My back, my neck, and my back. Oh.
At this point, Scottie Pippen, he's gotten tons and tons of credit, and credit for things he really never did or never had to do, because of course, he was playing alongside Michael Jordan, the greatest player in NBA history. As always, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
Hey man, that's gonna do it, man. That video is low-key confusing, but I'm gonna upload it anyways. If you watched all the way to the end, let me know in the comments. I really appreciate you. Y'all give me more suggestions on videos, but please don't suggest anything that don't make no sense. Hit that like and sub button. Y'all let me know in the comments what this video was talking about. This video probably ain't gonna go crazy, but I'm gonna just upload it anyways. God bless. Jesus loves you. We out.